Good morning. GME and GMFT all. Can you hear me? Oh, GME. I guess I can sell some here. The strength up another 10% in pre-market. Nice. Envis, yeah, it was maybe a setup yesterday. It looks kind of good on a weekly, actually. Yeah, it was an okay one, I guess. Not really the one type setup I'm, you know, teaching in swing trading school, but ARVL looks not that good. It's a beaten down one. I don't know. I don't know. Zscaler, maybe an EP candidate. I'm not. I don't know. It's kind of trying to reclaim the 100-day. Bounced off, found support around the 200 2 weeks ago, and you know. What's Doge doing? Let's see here. Okay. What's Bitcoin doing? Okay. Funko, yeah, it's setting up again. Looks okay. Dix, they had earnings, yeah, maybe, could be, maybe. I see an old friend. I can't even get the chart. Yeah, I'm logged in most places. Thanks for the reminders, guys. Wow. One thing I'm stalking is this emerging markets ETF. It's kind of trying to resolve out of this big flag. And it's also exactly kind of, it's also kind of longer term breaking out of this 15-year range, 13-year range. This is like the mother of all flags. I remember I talked about this thing like last year. It's the mother of all flags. All right, guys. Get ready. Man, I don't want to talk about Roblox. I should belong 100,000 shares of this thing from low mid 78s, but I'm not. All right, good luck, everyone. And yes, I did anticipate BNTX a little bit on half size or third size. Finally caught a big one in this GME. And if it wasn't so illiquid before the breakout, I would have bought more. But that was a nice one. Hopefully it goes to 300. Oh, there's the reverse split on UVXY. Did VXX also reverse split? No. Yep, just a matter of time. These gold miner ETFs are breaking out of from pretty nice flags. Spice at resistance? What resistance? It's pretty much at all-time highs. Very close to all-time highs. There's no resistance here. Mara, Riot, MSTR having some bottom range breaks. Not really my type of setup, so I'm not trading them. And Airbnb is weak. Very weak. Meme stocks back in play. I saw COS made a move yesterday. BB is making a move today. But these are like the leaders are AMC and GME. These others, they're like second rate laggards. Yeah, ISNS look very similar to LEDs yesterday. Very similar. Yeah, this Roblox is probably gonna go to like 150 or something. Oh. I hate myself. Bum ba-dum bum ba-da-ba-ba-dum. ZS approaching average daily volume. Last time it had an EP, it kind of went up. From opening range highs, it went up like 35% in a few months. And the time before that, well, that started a big move. Oh, Pan W is starting to move. Great. I got GME, you got Roblox. You know what? I'd rather have Roblox because I would have much more size in Roblox. Or actually, never mind. I actually have pretty decent size in GME. Never mind. I didn't realize how much size I had in GME. Holy shit. Okay. I had about 3 times as much size than I thought I had. In dollars. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can have Roblox. BGFE is setting up a nice flag. Maybe a few more days of sideways. I'm starting to see, like on the weekly chart, I'm starting to see some really powerful flags developing, like NTLA, ALB, DQ maybe in a few weeks, Celsius. I mean, there's some things starting to set up. Oh, are we back? Are we get back to the big moves? That would be awesome. Come on, BNTX. Get going already. Teaspoon. Yeah, potentially building a IPO flag. I'm just jealous because I wanted Roblox too. So I'm trying to put you down to make myself feel better. I'm not jealous of you, David. Is it working? No, it's not working. Because every time I look at Roblox, it's ticking higher. It's not working at all. Deep fundamental research on Roblox. I always wanted to do that, actually. Maybe I'll do one day. How the hell did you shake yourself out of GME yesterday? How is that even possible? He was straight up all day. Straight up all day. T-Cat looks like shit. Damn. Come on, CS. Give us a 50% move. Look how nice it's bounced off the 50 weekly. Come on, GME. Go higher. Not lower. Go higher. I'm the stock yeller. I'm telling it to go higher, and it's not. It's almost like the market is not listening to me. It's almost like the market doesn't give a shit about me. I know, it's super tough. That's why I got a cat. He doesn't give a shit about me either. I like the feeling. If you wanna prepare yourself for trading, get a cat. They pretend to like you, but in reality they want their next meal. Oh. Not she, he. Oh. Candice, is this EM getting rejected on the 100th day? Why can't it just have a breakout and go? Oh, it's also... Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably needs another week or two. Looks similar to LIT ETF. Wait, they actually look exactly the same. LIT has... Okay. Oh, okay. Well, some things are working. Roblox, PanW, GME, AMC I didn't do. Roblox I didn't do. You. Yeah, wow, good setup. Isn't the whole sector strong? DNN is also kind of setting up. Yeah, URA ETF is strong. I still regret if I had the knowledge I have like a month ago that I have now, I would have bought 400,000 shares of this URA on this day here. No, more. 600,000 shares. Maybe even more. But I didn't, because I thought it was illiquid. But I know better now. Much smarter now. Much smarter now. Pan W. Let's go. Let's get to 450. BNTX. Let's get to 250. No, 300. Man, this thing is so coiled on the 60-minute. Incredibly coiled. Will it make a big move? Don't know. If this was like a year ago or 6 months ago, it would easily go to 300. Easily. These types of setups worked really well last year and early this year. Yeah, Riot, Mara, MSTR, they're all... I have such a hard time trusting these types of setups. I prefer, flags that don't have any overhead moving averages. Or at least not many of them. And we are back to waiting mode. What I think about buying Tiger against the 100th day, you do what you do. I have no idea. I kind of wish I had shorted some peers. But I was thinking it would go up a bit more, but yeah, it didn't. But that was a kind of very good setup. Took out opening range lows and you had a set stop. Picture perfect short setup. I was just hoping it would go up one more day. Oh well. The way silver is flagging, this thing looks very intriguing. It's in a big, beautiful flag. Let's look at it on a monthly. You know, dream scenario would be like it looks kind of exactly like it looked here. It more than doubled from the lows of the crash. And then it flagged for, I don't know, 6 months or whatever. This is kind of similar. It more than doubled and now it's been flagging and surfing the 10 monthly, just like it did here, and building relentlessly higher lows. Look at how it's surfing the 10 monthly. No, CS. No. What is this red stuff I'm seeing? What are these red candles? What do you mean crazy intraday action in silver? This thing has a almost 2% ADR. Going from +1 to -1%, it's kind of expected because it has an almost 2% ADR. What's crazy about that? Dun, 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 dun. Well, on the other hand, Pan W, it also was slow in the beginning. Actually stopped me out first. And then it kind of started building higher lows in the 60-minute, and now it's kind of strong. CrowdStrike. I don't see a breakout in here. I see a stock that's straight up for like, I don't know, 5 days. And it's having a green candle today. I don't see a breakout. It had a pocket pivot here. Today is just a continuation move, not a breakout. Yeah, it had a white candle yesterday. That kind of ruined the setup a little bit. But on the 60-minute, it's kind of tight. 60-minute looks pretty decent. How much does fundamentals or story matter? Hard to say, but probably 50%. You wanna be in the things where money is gonna go to. That's kind of the whole point of trading. And the longer time frames, the more fundamentals matter. And when I say fundamentals, I'm not talking about like balance sheet, the margins. I'm talking about like the theme or the story. From the big flag, you mean like on the weekly? But not even on the weekly. There's no breakout here. I don't see. I just see a continuation move. Yeah, AMC and GME, they are pure story stocks. No fundamentals, no other fundamental drivers. It's just the story. A ridiculous story, but a story nonetheless. Have a look at CES. It got earnings today. Oh, I didn't notice. SM and CP. Yeah, this SM is yeah getting tighter. One of these days it's gonna go make a decent move. What are the oil ETFs doing? XLE. Oh, they're kind of weak-ish. Yeah. Let's see if CS can get back to VWAP, above VWAP. Can we get an EP that just goes straight up? Is it too hard to ask for something like that? Man, we got so spoiled last year. So spoiled. Reno got Dix. Does Reno have a Dix? Yeah, looks good. It's been surfing the 50 day for many months. And now it's breaking out on earnings. From this little range, yeah. But the question is, does Reno have a tiny amount of dicks or does he have a huge amount of dicks? Sporting goods. Yes. He's all in on margin. That's what I want to hear. Espo. Yeah, it's a very explosive momentum stock. I think it would be ideal if the 20-day can catch up a little bit more. Yeah, it's true. It's not the size that matters. It's a risk reward. Wise words. I agree. A pocket pivot is a breakout that's inside of a range. Like a good example would be like this CrowdStrike, like what was it, 2 weeks ago, when it's kind of, you know, a stock with previous momentum that pulls back to one of the major moving averages, builds a little bit of a range, and then breaks out of that range. Like this was a picture perfect pocket pivot. Found support on the rising 100, started building higher lows, got tighter, and then broke out of this range on higher volume. And look at it now. And now everyone's getting excited about this being a breakout. But if you want to make money in the markets, this is where you buy it. That's a pocket pivot. Why did I close? Why did I close TNA? Because it took out the lows of the day. That's why I closed TNA. Because Russell took out the lows of the day. I just explained the setup. It's a breakout inside of a range. It's inside of a bigger range. Don't worry about it, guys. Focus on the basics. Focus on the setups I teach in Swing Trading School. Pocket pivots are for slower moving stocks anyways, so, and you shouldn't be trading slower moving stocks. You know, you should be trading, most of you should be trading stuff like ISNS, LEDs. Hey, by the way, those of you who bought LEDs at between I don't know, above 10 yesterday, how's it going? That was some of the dumbest shit I've seen in my trading career. Oh man. Randomly buying some stock because someone on the internet tells you to. Or actually, I didn't even tell you. I just said it was a good setup. And people randomly buying it. And they kept buying it even after I said, like, where the entry was. Look, I got cost halted once because... Was it COS? Yeah, I think it was COS. When I shorted it, I got it halted once back in January. Because it did a lot of size. This is the first time I see a stock getting halted because I show it on the stream. Unbelievable. I can't say the word because people get offended. So I'm not gonna use that word today. Hey, is Roblox at 100 yet? Oh, almost. It's gonna hit 100 tomorrow. Nice. Can you see in TC2000? Well, there's no list, but you can just see it on the price. You can see it on the chart. It's very easy. This is what the chart will look like if a stock is halted. Is chat evil? Yeah, the thing is, chat is always evil. No matter which streamer you look at. Like, whatever the level of the streamer, like, you know, if you like the morals and ethicals and whatever, and language use, the chat is always about 2 levels below that, no matter what. Because people are anonymous in these, you know, social media. And, you know, writing stuff, it doesn't really, you know, you can write anything, it won't get consequences. Worst case, you'll get, you know, either muted or banned from that streamer. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Well, that's just not true. Some of the best traders are very emotional. That's a myth. Of course you can have emotions. But the key is not letting emotions dictate your behavior. You can be happy, you can be scared, you can be pissed off. And if you stick to your system, you're fine. It's yet another one of these myths people like to spread. I don't believe in it at all. You stick straight up. I'm gonna borrow that. Yeah, the opening range highs. The magic opening range highs. You have a defined stop and the stock has picked a direction. Yeah, IWM, yeah. I went from up 300k to down 400k on TNA yesterday on that reversal. I had some pretty decent size on TNA. I had 300,000 shares. Do I think my GME trade would be better? I mean, this thing needs to go to 400 or maybe even higher to match my last trade on it. You've been using 1 minute opening range highs to enter high tide flags, but the stop loss is often too big. I don't even know what to say. You know, look. If you think your stops are too wide using the 1 minute opening range, I have no idea what to say. I can't help you. Oh. skills. It looks like 50 other recent, previous momentum stocks are now broken. Nothing special. Looks just. Oh, NTLA start to move. Maybe time to start logging into Interactive Brokers and start. I haven't traded in Interactive Brokers in a long time. Like 2 months or something. Nah, maybe a month. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. I don't even remember my login. Okay, I just realized what it is. Why do you share accounts? I don't share accounts. I don't. They're two separate platforms on two separate brokers. Come on, CS. Oh, GME! Taking out highs. Oh man, if this thing goes to 400. Hey, even 300 would be really, really good. Yeah, GME, yeah. That would be absolutely insane if it actually does that. If it actually takes out the previous highs. Holy shit. Like I was amazed. Like this bounce, that was kind of expected. Like it was kind of expected. And I talked about this, potential big bounce coming for a week, before it happened. But then it set up again and made another big move. That one, I almost didn't believe it. It was gonna come back that far. And I didn't have enough size. I had way too little size for that second move. No. Oh, Roblox. Oh. Yeah, they're all bouncing. All of the former leaders. What's AMC doing? Yeah. Too bad I did, yeah. I wish I had checked the weekly chart on AMC. Maybe I would have bought some, because this thing is almost double now from the actual breakout level, or more than 70%. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, yeah, Honkas 97. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's a big mindfuck. I agree. That's also partial. That's why I kind of passed on Roblox. I just didn't believe in it. I didn't believe it was gonna go because nothing else had made big moves for months. That's yeah. And if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Come on, BNTX. Get to 202 today. Let's see if this ZS can get back to high 190s. Let's look at tick chart on the QQQs. Guys, if you get bored in the markets, for those who didn't know, there's also tick charts. Nah, this is boring. Is there anything making big moves? Anything that's actively trading? Peers? No. Something with a lot of range. GME. Let's look at GME. This thing has a lot of dollar range. Oh, this is actively traded. This is, this thing trades way faster than the Qs. If you want to be a successful trader, you have to kind of zoom in and never take your eye off the markets. I'm already feeling my stress levels go up. Already feel it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, DDS is. You know what? Dix looks similar to DDS a couple of weeks ago. The same, exact same chart pretty much. It was surfing that the previous trend was surfing the 50-day and then it broke out on earnings. Had an EP. It's the same thing. And now it's kind of flagging and probably wants to go to high hundreds or something. It's also in the same sector, department stores. Well, or actually, we're similar sectors. They're both stores. Tiger, yeah. Yeah, too bad it's too liquid for me. I did like it yesterday. ANF, yeah. I guess this one had earnings too. Not a lot of people got my tweet. Well, this SM, yeah, it's kind of a barcode, but it keeps trying. It keeps trying. If it can tighten up a little bit, that would be great. It's kind of too wide and loose, but you can clearly see the higher lows it's been building. So, you know, obviously it looks like it wants to go in one direction. But I think for a good setup, it needs to tighten up for a few days. Yes, ETFs, you know, there's no point in looking at the level 2. Well, I don't think there's like almost, unless you trade like micro caps and pink sheet stocks, OTC stocks, there's no reason to ever look at the level 2. But yes, on ETFs especially, the level 2 is very misleading. You can probably do 100 times the size the level 2 shows, no problem. Oh, is GME at 400 yet? No, it's not. ZS is working well. It's approaching, it's already at 2 times average daily volume, so that's good. It's not as explosive volume as the previous two EPs, but maybe it can end up at 7-8 million. Do 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 do. Any comment on BNTX? Well, it's in my portfolio, so I guess I kind of like it. It looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. I wish it had a bit more volume, but you know, it can work out still. Well, GME looks like it's gearing for a move higher. It's just building higher lows intraday. Love it. Yeah, looks like Ford is getting an EV valuation. Well, it's a bull market. Stocks are doing what they're supposed to do. Go higher. I'm starting to see some excitement building up on my Twitter feed. This FCX copper ETF looks interesting. And also, no, sorry, COPX ETF. And FCX, the stock, looks interesting too. Yeah, Optimus is coming back. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining and see you tomorrow.